Hello everyone and welcome back to Happy Gilmore's career mode with me, Crash Conroe. Welcome back to the channel everyone. It is time for the flagship event of the season, the Players Championship, and we are about to get into it. We're coming off a win at the Florida Classic and a third place at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, so we're coming into this tournament in a bit of form. We're just in the top 10 of the World Golf Rankings and we're actually top of the FedEx Cup rankings. In our early part of our career, you know, we've still only got stat points into power, so this is going pretty well, and we are about to take on TPC Sawgrass. Just going to run by some of this stuff because I've actually updated our equipment a little bit with some stuff that I have. We're going to go with the tailor-made bag with all of the head covers. I've got this Cobra Aerojet Volition driver, nice and big. Rad Speed fairway wood. I think irons we went with Mizuno, did we? Yeah, I've got some Mizuno irons. I think I went with some Callaway wedges. Some black ones, my favorite color, so, you know. Golf balls, I don't really have any branded ones, so we're actually just going to use the players one for now. Most of them that I have are, you know, the majors or the Ghost Ball or the EA Sports ones, but yeah, there aren't any branded ones in the shops right now, so I'm just going to go with the Players Championship one. And putter. I got this Scotty Cameron one. It's probably most similar to Happy Gilmore's putter in the game. I know it's not, you know, hockey stick, but it's kind of the same color, and I quite like it. So yeah, we've upgraded our equipment here. We're not using the EA Sports stuff anymore. There he is, Happy Gilmore. Let's see how we do at the Players Championship. It's going to be an exciting one. AI level 100, of course. We're not playing with AI partners. We're kind of teeing off in the middle of the pack, I think. The leader right now is at 6 under, and they're not finished. So let's see how we do. Yeah, one round. It's just the majors that I'm going to do 4 rounds, so the rest of these are just the one. Ah, the intro, of course.
4 decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land. No different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
Wonderful. I like that they gave the players a little video as well rather than just the majors. It is, of course, a massive tournament
EA Sports,
this early in the season.
so proud to present
I always forget as well how new Sawgrass is, well, compared to some other courses. In my head, it's kind of a classic course, you know, probably been around for decades and decades, but it's not really that, you know, it's not been that long. I think it was 70s, was it?
18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is
But here we go at Sawgrass. Happy Gilmore steps up. And yeah, I'd just like to say thanks to the kind of new subscribers and the support this series is getting so far. It has been a lot of fun. We're going to start on hole 1, of course. Not going to start on any other hole, are we? Here he is. Happy Gilmore steps up with that brand new driver of his. He's got some career money now, so he's been able to go out and buy a few. Alright, so as normal, I'll just quickly bring up the rules at the start of this one. So yeah, the whole point of Happy Gilmore's career mode is that we only improve the power stat. I can improve others once the power stat is full. I think we're at power stat level 7 now, so we're getting quite close to the top. So Gilmore can really drive it far, but he's got no stats in anything else. So we don't have any special shot types, and we're not very accurate. And the only other special rule is once I'm on the green, I can't use those overhead grid lines, you know, this view to read the putt. I have to just worm cam and try and read it from there. But here we go. Happy Gilmore steps up. So our power drive now goes 309. Does that reach the little... It kind of does reach the little gap. So I'm going to blast this with a power drive. Happy Gilmore would. Let me just have a quick look at the wind again as well. Okay, the wind is a little bit up, 6 to 9. It's a little bit more than what we tend to play with, but Happy is going to tee off on 1. And we're underway. That's gone a little bit right.
That one up the right side.
Don't think that's going to get out of there. Tried to.
So no fair way to start, but no reason to
Blasted
panic.
it down. We're in the rough, but we only have 120 from there.
Just see what he can do on the hole.
So let's see what we can do. That pin is really on the left-hand side of the green. I think I'm going to dial back a 50 the green, not quite hit this full. Or maybe I should hit it full, actually. Oh, a lot of overswing. Is it going to hold the green? It's heading a bit left. Oh, there's no way that holds the green. Unfortunate, it's in the bunker. And we're quite close to the hole. This one is going to be tough because we don't have a pick shot. We're going to have to get this blast dead on. And we do not have a lot of green to work with. I can't see this ball kind of staying without running past the hole a little bit. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, it's a really good shot. We gave that a go, but it does slow down. Landed it on the front of the green. And the ball did not go anywhere. That's a really good shot from the bunker. And that's going to ensure we start the players with a par. It's going to be really interesting to see what the leaders shoot here. McGreevy leads the way, 6 under through 13. They've got some holes left.
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee.
3-wood off the tee? We're Happy Gilmore. We're not hitting a 3-wood off the tee. What are you talking about? We're not here for that. Okay, I am not going to hit a power drive, though, because this is a narrow fairway, and I'd quite like to be in the fairway for this approach. Oh, is that going to clip the trees? No, it's perfect, actually. Good drive on the second. And that is going to mean we can go at this one in 2. Still 240 away, but we should be able to get there with that. What's that iron? 338. Pin is on the back right. I think we're fine to kind of aim at the middle of the green. Let's just try and get it there. Give ourselves an eagle putt if we can. Just a bit of overswing. That's gone a bit right. Is that for the better, though? Oh, it didn't quite take a soft bounce on the fringe.
This par 5 green is well protected.
That's what I was hoping for there, but we don't get it. And once again, we're in the bunker to the side of the green. It's a very similar shot to the one we just had, where we just have to blast this out, make sure it gets up there, but try and make sure it doesn't run all the way past the hole. All right. Oh, we've given it a good go again. 2 good shots there. Both times we've managed to land it on that slope at the front just to kill the pace of it, and it does stop by the hole. Really good bunker shot again. And we do get a birdie at the par 5 second hole. We're off the mark at the players. 1 under. 37th right now.
Big ridge in the middle of this green. Really have a front section and a back section.
As we move to this par 3.
One that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play. But
all right, a bit of tailwind here. And the pin is right at the front.
Really good par 3.
I think a 9-iron might be okay, you know. Quite strong wind, of course, so it is going to push it forward. Slightly slow. Unfortunately, it's gone left. The swing plane wasn't very straight either. But that's cost me a little bit there. Yeah, Sawgrass, this is probably one of the tougher courses we've had so far, I think. You know, a lot of small landing areas and stuff like that, so the lack of accuracy might affect us a bit more here. Definitely going to do that at the Masters as well once we get that far. No shot tights, we've got to pitch this. It's a really good shot again. Those are going to be the challenges kind of around the green because we don't have any shot types, so we've just got to go with the blast from the bunkers and the pitch shot from the fairways. And we just have to get it right. It's way harder when you don't have the pick or an accurate flop or anything like that, or the spinner. But we're doing well so far. Scrambling's been good. We've been just off the green on every single shot, every single hole. And we've managed to get up and down in 2 every time. Okay, power drive. Does that go too far? I'm a bit worried because it is downhill. I'll give this a regular drive. Oh, that's going left on me. What is that swing plane? And that's slow. Well, a bad shot all round. Honestly, we didn't deserve anything for that. I don't know what that swing plane was doing at the end there. 4.1% slow as well. I don't think I've got that much of a slow before. Oh, it's this pin position. Right. What do I do? I think I've got a club up, surely. Okay, let's give this a 54-degree wedge. We're in the rough, so I'm guessing it's not going to go that far. Slight underswing. Is that going to come back to the left for me at all? It does go that way. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, from where we were, it's not too bad. Again, without a finesse as well, you're going to have to play between clubs a few times. Now, this is really downhill, this one. We're really going to have to take a lot of pace off this because it goes downhill straight after the hole as well. Don't really know what way this is turning. I'm going to aim just here. This is our first real test with a putter. And it does turn a little bit more than I thought. Really good pace, though. Good pace. That was our first real challenge with that new putter, wasn't it? But we're going to tap in the par putt. 1 under through 4. I think with our power now, we definitely want to be scoring on most of the par 5s, you know, at the very least. You know, get a birdie, maybe an eagle if we can. I think that's definitely what I'm going to aim for at Augusta. You know, at least birdie those par 5s. That should be possible for us at this point. Right, I'm going to bring out the big dog here with the power drive. That's a better swing, and that has gone pretty straight there. Yeah, the power drive seems to be working out. Like, the RNG circle is massive, but it mostly seems to go straight. Maybe the game knows I'm Happy Gilmore, you know? And that's like a buff. The Happy Gilmore power drive buff, you know? Alright, so pinners at the back. I reckon 190 will be fine here. The wind should stop this up. Light underswing, that's gone right. Wow. That's gone really far right. Oh dear.
Well, had a good look at the green.
And once again we're off the green slightly. Haven't made many greens, have we, it feels like. Right, so again we've just got to pitch this and we've really got to get the distance right. I'm guessing this is going to run a little bit. Yeah, again a pitch off the green. Oh, we've got it! What a pitch in! Happy Gilmore pitched in last week in the Arnold Palmer Invitational for eagle on a par 5, and he's done it again there. On a par 4, we come away with a birdie. And if we're gonna miss every green, that's what we're gonna have to do. Just pitch it in. I feel like the game knew because that zoomed into the hole so quickly, didn't it? Didn't get a heartbeat moment that time like we did last time. Okay. And the accuracy is, I don't know, I feel like a lot of shots are going off the center. Of course, that is what we have to expect with this. So again, it's the power drives that are more accurate. Should I just power drive it every time? Maybe there's an invisible buff if it knows your name is Happy Gilmore. Okay, I don't know what we do here. I've left myself with a really awkward distance. What are our options? We've got a pitching wedge pitch. We've got a lob wedge approach, but we'd have to partial that if we do that. And I'm not really sure. I don't know, this is a tough one. 50-degree pitch, does that run at all? I'm going to go with a 50-degree pitch. And I'm going to assume this is going to kind of run, you know? Hopefully not run too much. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, that does indeed run. Unfortunately, it has gone all the way to the back. Yeah, I do not play that shot very often, as you can probably tell.
Coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it looks pretty much straight overall, but it's going to pick up a lot of pace as it heads down this slope.
Yeah, she says it's straight. I feel like it's going to turn right. I seem to remember it turning right. Yeah, the pace is the important part here. Does that come back to the right? Started to, just not quite enough. Good pace again, though. We did overswing that a little bit. So it would have been even closer if we didn't, but it's fine. It's a par at 6.
And he'll stay at 2 under.
As we continue at Sawgrass. McGreevy got to 8 under. So that's the target right now. We've got some work to do if we want to get that far with 2 under through 6.
Most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders.
Just a slight slow again, but that looks like it's gone pretty straight. Yeah, good shot. So we only have one more tournament after this, guys, until the Masters.
Absolutely piped. It is
I'm going to play the EA Sports Championship at Chambers Bay. And then we're going straight there. I think the EA Sports Championship is kind of the equivalent of the World Golf Championship, I think, because there's only a field of 64. Of course, they don't have those tournaments in this game. But I think that's kind of the replacement. I know there's more than one as well normally, but this game only seems to have one. Okay. A bit between clubs again. I might have to try and partial a 9 here. Perfect tempo. Just a bit too much underswing. That's going to come off the front. That's not bad, though. It's a good attempt. Hitting partials in this game is difficult because you don't do it too much, really. Once you've got the finesse shot, you don't really need to because the finesse, you can just aim it where you want. But we've got a chip just off the green. Giving it a good go. Just misses to the left. A lot of these shots just off the green have been really close. You know, the blasts from the bunkers, pitches, and that chip right there. We've done well with that. It's been pretty important, you know, to keep the bogeys off the card. But we're just hanging about a 2 under right now, just inside the top 30. I think we'll go outside of that once everyone's gone. Let's try and get a bit lower. This is where the amount of power we have pays off, because we can actually go at this one now. Or can we? We're actually a little bit between clubs. 3 iron doesn't really make that. I mean, the wind isn't too strong. It might be okay. Might have to power drive 3 iron this, but that circle's going to be wide. We're just going to have to hope it goes straight. Well, give me that Happy Gilmore buff. Kind of did, to be honest. It's gone pretty straight. I mean, that's pretty good. The wind actually stopped it a little bit more than I thought, but it's a really difficult hole. We're on the green at least for a birdie.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look.
Left to right a little bit.
It's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Yeah, there is. Okay. Is it online? No, it's been turning a little bit more.
Put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty
good effort. Sadly, no magical putts like we had last week on the last on the last hole. And it's another par at the par 3.
And he'll remain right where he is.
All right, 6 shots off the pace right now at the players.
583-yard ninth.
And this is probably the toughest par 5, I think. I'm trying to think of what the others are. Yeah, those ones, yeah, I know. Okay, do we power drive this just to, like, give us more distance? Let's see, 309. The fairway isn't that wide, but we're doing it. Oh, I gave that pretty big underswing there, but it's gone straight. It's fine. Huge drive from Happy Gilmore, and we might be able to go at this one now, just at least get it around the green somewhere. if it can get over those trees. I don't think we need a power approach. Ends at the front. Green's mostly flat. If we can kind of get it just on the green somewhere. What's an iron? I think an iron is too short, right? Yeah, the front is 255. I think we're just going to have to hit a 3-wood and kind of hope for the best. I'm not sure if it's going to get over those trees. No, it's not. Okay, close. At least it didn't get lost in the trees. It kind of got through. This is going to be really awkward distance, though, in the sand from 26 yards. Oh dear, I think we only have a blast. We don't have an uphill slope to kill the ball anymore, so... Well, this is an uphill slope, just before the green. Well, this is going to be almost impossible to get right, but we'll give it a go. Nope. Very difficult from there. It had to kind of bounce on the fairway, but on that uphill slope on a fairway, it's always possible that it just, you know, dies and doesn't even get on the green. Okay. Well, the greens are relatively flat. I don't think there's going to be much in this. I'm going to aim just outside to the right a little bit. This is for a 3-under, front 9. It was turning left. More than I gave it.
Just gonna sneak on by.
Alright, unfortunate. We took the risk with that second shot. Didn't quite get through the trees. Of course, I could try and draw it, but first of all, it's a tough shot to play, because you have to play your swing at an angle. And also, we have no kind of shot shaping stats, so it wouldn't draw very much anyway. All right, we've got a big task on the back 9. We're not going to win this tournament. I'd like to finish as high as possible at least. Yeah, this might be a good little preview of how Augusta's going to go, because, you know, narrow fairways, small landing targets on the greens. It's going to be tough for Happy, you know, he's got no accuracy. Might have to try and just play our way around the course carefully, which isn't really his forte. It's another really tough pin, and I've got to play a partial 9. The only club I have, really. %2 underswing. Not bad, you know. Is that going to go right at all, or is it going to sit? It's going to sit there, so we've got a downhill putt from 16 feet for a birdie on hole 10.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
This is downhill all the way. I've got to be careful of this one. Don't want to lose it. I think it's going to turn right. And Happy finally get to 3 under. Yes, he can. What a putt that is.
Absolutely perfect there. Down the slope.
Finally gets one. And we move to 3 under with a par 5 to come. That's a straight up to 17th, that one. We gained about 12 positions or something.
Par 5, no shortage of options, no shortage of hazards.
Okay, par 5.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
Right, do we power drive? I think we do. Again, it's gone, like, straight. The power drive. Really working out for us. Some of these drives have been all over the place, and these approaches, but the most inaccurate shot we have, the power drive, just seems to always work out. It goes straight. It's quite funny. Alright, so the pin is at the front. So we might just have to hit a 5-iron. Don't really want to be too long here. If it's short, then it is what it is. That's gone mostly straight as well. Is it going to get up? Not quite, but we're there for an eagle. 7 yards away from the hole. We're going to have a little chip from there. And this would really kickstart this round. Kickstart this back 9.
A fairly straightforward third shot.
Happy with an eagle chip. Gets it! Gets it. That is unreal. We're 5 under now.
Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf.
Huge putt on hole 10 to get to 3 under. And a chip-in eagle just off the green to get to 5.
58-yard par 4, so short on the card.
We're starting this back 9 with a huge charge up the leaderboard. We're suddenly in 4th place. And this is a short par 4 as well. Can we clear this? I think we can. And that power drive started off the right, but it's coming back again. Even though the swing wasn't amazing, but short par 4, we're just off the green again. Alright, we're suddenly in contention again. This is all downhill, right? Yeah, okay. What are our options? We can chip it, flop it. I don't like the circle. I've not been flopping very much just because that, you know, the RNG circle is just too big. Alright, pitch, we're going to really have to dial this one back a little bit because it's downhill and it's going to roll. There it goes. Releases down the slope. Really good power. Sits right by the flag. Another great shot from Happy Gilmore.
For another birdie.
And it's another birdie. We're 4 under through the last 3 holes. We're now 2 shots off McGreevy, are we? Yeah, we're tied second. No one else has got to 7. We still have a par 5 to go. Started slow, but out of nowhere, we've taken 4 more shots off our score. We've got to be careful here, though. Downhill. I don't trust an 8. I feel like it's going to be too short, so we're going to dial back a 7. And I'm going to play this a little bit safe. We just need to make sure this doesn't hit water. Oh, well, it's not going to hit water if it goes right on me like that. Oh, wow. We're going to have a bit of a putt from there, 60 feet.
Safely on the putting surface.
Very downhill.
This thing rolling should not be an issue. It
Oh,
is
dear.
a long down the slope putt for birdie.
Right. I think it's turning left the whole way, right? It does look like it is. And we have to take a lot of power off this. There's a very strong slope. You can see it here. Don't even have the grid lines on and you can see that slope. Okay, going to aim all the way out here. I'm expecting this ball to release once it gets to the slope. There it goes, it's catching the hill. Coming around a little bit. That's pretty good from there. We might have a bit of a read still. It's 4 feet past the hole. Definitely turning to the right. Oh, I'm close enough to the edge. It's not going to... Wait. Okay. Maybe just a bit of movement in this one. Good save. Really good save. Difficult par 3, that one. Yeah, the par 3s here are, you know, they're difficult. I'll take a par on these, especially hole 16. Or was it hole 17? Sorry, the island one. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to play that one similar. Just aim at the middle of the green and make sure it gets there. Right, this is a long par 4. I think we can power drive this. The fairway looks wide enough. Oh, no, that one has gone to the right. But yeah, nice wide fairway. We're going to get away with it. There you go. I like that. So the one hole where the power drive isn't accurate is the one where the fairway is so wide it doesn't matter.
A left to right breeze. Something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Okay, downhill. 8 iron, a little bit too much maybe. We could dial that back. Yeah, let's dial back an 8. I think that could be fine. Doesn't look too bad in the air. Is it going to sit? Oh, not quite. We're just going to be off the green. Well, we've already chipped in once for eagle. Can we get another one here?
Right off the green. It was just coming out so hot.
for a birdie. We've already pitched in for birdie once as well, haven't we? Been a really good short game. Happy for the birdie. Not quite going to come back, I don't think. Pretty close, though. Good power again. It was breaking left the whole way. I think that was actually pretty close. It didn't look that close from the angle we were watching that, but stayed within a foot of the hole. Alright. Do we have the time? Do we have the holes? We've got 2 shots to make up for now. Don't know if anyone else is sneaking up that leaderboard behind us. We have a par 5 to go. Definitely want to score a birdie on that at the very least. Can we pick another one up on the other 3 holes? Just going to regular drive it here. There's too many trees in play. And that's good. Left side of the fairway. Oh, it's going to roll out a little bit. Thanks to the tailwind. First cut, not going to make much of an issue. These new clubs are paying off. Especially those wedges. We've made 3 strokes up with the wedges.
Is the number we're looking for. And that wind, it's coming from right to left.
I guess this is pitching wedge then. Ends at the front. Not too much movement if we can get it on there. Big underswing might not matter.
This one looks right on point.
That looks good. That looks good. It needs to sit. What a shot.
I'm not quite sure that strike.
What a shot on this par 4. And this could get us to 7.
10-foot putt left.
Still a bit of movement in this, I think. Just a little bit. Happy to get to 7 under. He's got it. It holds on to the right end of the cup.
It's a birdie here at 15.
It's another birdie.
That's going to set up a sprint to the finish. He's one back.
We are absolutely popping off on the back 9. 3 holes to go. And here is the par 5.
This closing stretch, they call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass.
Here is the par 5. This is where we want to score. It's not too long. Have to be a bit careful off the tee. The wind isn't really working in my favour here. But the hole's not too long, so I'm going to play a regular drive. Hopefully we get in the fairway.
At the par 5.
Looks pretty good. It's gone straight. Yeah, perfect. Perfect drive on the par 5 from Happy Gilmore. And we do have a chance. Is this the nice pin when it's on the right? You can kind of play it down there. Yeah, well, actually, that's probably not a nice pin. I probably shouldn't call that a nice pin because that is very close to the water. Okay, so the front of the green is 212. I think even with the wind, a 4-iron here gets there, but I am aiming this quite far left because we have to think about the RNG. We have to get a bit lucky with that. Ah, it's gone left on me, unfortunately. Oh, I don't even know if I want that to hold the green. It's definitely going to, though. Yep, it could have been different if it went right. As soon as I hit it, that would have been down there. But it's alright, we'll take it. We're there for an eagle. Let's at least make sure we 2-putt this.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression.
What way is this going to turn? I feel like it's going to go right. Also, it is downhill, so we have to be careful. Making quite a lot of power off this. Bit of a lag putt, but you never know. I said that last time, and I got it in from 35 feet, so... There it goes down the slope. Oh my goodness, it's so close. That would have put us in the lead. But what a putt from there. Happy Gilmore goes to 8 under, 6 under on the back 9. 6 under through the last 7 holes. We are tied first at the Players' Championship. Incredible. Oh boy. Now this is where the dream can be broken. Especially with that pin. Oh my goodness. Look at the circle. You can kind of see how wide that circle is from back here. we can't really afford to take that on too much. Not with our accuracy. I also don't want to hit a 50 degree. It's just possibly too short. I'm going to dial back a wedge a little bit. High, and I'll aim it so the right end of the circle is just kind of hugging the green. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Not bad, pretty safe. I just don't know. You know, I don't want to go for it and then be in the water at this point. Look at how downhill this is, though.
Well, this is going to demand a lot of touch in the fingertips. There's not a whole lot of left to right movement.
Yeah, it's very straight. I might just aim right edge, but we have to take so much power off this. How far downhill is it? Yeah, it's pretty downhill. I think this is fine, power. Is it going to turn left at all for me? No. Good power, though. I overswung it.
Yes, that was not easy down the slope.
Pretty much was straight in, wasn't it? I aimed right edge and just stayed out to the right. But it's a par, and I'll take it there. We couldn't do anything magical on the par 3s at Sawgrass, but they are tough, especially for someone without much accuracy. Tied first. Going into the last. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Ryan Armour 6 under through 13. Is anyone near the start? Oh, Scheffler 4 under through 5. Oh, he might beat us. Normally someone has got better than 8 under, so we might have to birdie here. Yeah, a lot of people have barely started. Scheffler looks like he's making an early charge, though. But let's finish with something special. Let's get to 9. Oh, Gilmore's driver's gone right. Is the wind going to help us out? It's trying to... Is that first cut? First cut's fine. The only problem is the wind is going left and the trees are there. Oh, okay. No, we're not in the way of the trees. It's fine. Alright, just got to get this on the front. See, I think the wind is going to push this enough with the pitching wedge. Can we make the green on the last? Oh god, that's left. Oh no. No, the commentators gave it away. No, we've gone in the water on the last. I don't believe it.
No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water.
I can put it there.
All right, so he'll take his drop. And
well, I've got to get this in. Happy Gilmore goes in the water, unfortunately, just about. And this is... Oh, I'm not going to be able to read it. Oh my god, I hate this, man. They've got to sort that out. They probably won't at this point, but I mean, I've got to guess. It's uphill, and it's turning left. This is for par, and this is to maintain the co-lead. It didn't turn at all. Ah. I guess because I'm on the edge of the green, it said 1.4 degrees above. But when you're around the edge of the green, that's often wrong. That's often not telling you what way the ball is breaking. Wow, look at that. Devastating finish. A bogey on the last. We went in the water. And we drop 1 off the lead. Scheffler finishes at 7. No one gets to 9. Oh, no, Lowry did. Okay. There you go. Shane Lowry, the Irishman. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, that actually feels a bit better now, because we wouldn't have been tied for the lead anyway with a par. With a birdie, we'd be tied for the lead, and we'd be taking Lowry to a playoff. But it's still not bad. The back 9 in general was really good. We brought ourselves back into that with holes 10, 11, and 12. Massive run there. That's how quickly a round can change, but yeah, just got a little bit unlucky with that last shot with the pitching wedge. Took it on a little bit too much. And yeah, I didn't realize, you know, if the ball would bounce anywhere on the left, it would just bounce into the water like that. But It's a tie 4th. It's still our 3rd best finish of the season. 1 position worse than last week. Scheffler didn't quite get to better than what his early score suggested he might. But tied 4th for the players isn't too bad. Bit of a choke at the end, but unless we birdied on that last one, we wouldn't be winning that tournament anyway. Just needed to do a little bit more early on, but early on we were scrambling really, and we did well to keep the bogeys off the card early. So there you go. I don't think we have enough points right now. No, this is going to take a while now to get all the way up. I think it's probably going to be 2 or 3 more tournaments before we can get another stat point into this. Once a tournament has started, I'm not going to improve a stat until it's over. So, you know, if I level up during the major and get enough points, I'm going to wait until after the major to do it. Because, you know, you wouldn't improve your stat during the middle of a tournament. So, you know, I'm kind of reflecting that here. But we are going to skip the Pacific Championship. I'm not going to play that. And we have qualified for the EA Sports Championship at Chambers Bay. And that is going to be an exciting tournament. I like Chambers Bay. It's a bit annoying, but it's a fun course. The World Golf Rankings, we've gone up again. We're actually 3rd now, only behind Scheffler and Lowry. Lowry's actually almost caught Scheffler there. And we're still 1st in the FedEx Cup rankings. Big showing from Lowry, but we remain top. We hold on to top spot. So yeah, EA Sports Championship, next episode, guys. And then after that, it's the Masters. Really good tournament at the Players. I enjoyed that a lot. Hope you guys did too. Remember to leave a like on the video if you did. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do that as well to keep up with this series. And I'll see you guys for the EA Sports Championship next time.